All right, my friends, what is up? Welcome back to episode 6 of Bronze to Mythic. That's right, Bronze to Mythic. Now, I have good news and bad news. All right. The bad news is I didn't check to see when the ladder was resetting, and we started the series with 2 days left in the ladder. That's the bad news. So ladder has reset since then. The good news is the ladder has reset and my main account has what's it called? The word when you fall down, decayed down to the point where I can just play Bronze Mythic on my main account now. So we left off at Gold Tier 3 with 1 notch. And when the ladder reset, I went back to Gold Tier 4 on my main account. So now, depreciative, it's good too. So now we can be on my main account, which is great. So we're about to do draft number 6 for Bronze to Mythic, episode number 6, Gold Tier 3. And I'm not going to lie, it's been a bit of a struggle. I would say so far, but whereas in Kaldheim, we just breezed through. We were Mythic in 17 drafts with like a 75% win rate, maybe an 80%. We flew through. We're struggling a little more in Strixhaven, honestly. It's a very strange format. A lot of weird things are happening, and we're trying to figure it out. So we're gonna, I've been doing a little reading in my off time. Watching Slam Black a little bit, reading a little bit online, reading some articles, trying to get things up a little bit. And we're going to keep doing what we can do, We've had some bad draws. Also, we've been drafting badly. I think our last few drafts have been kind of train wrecks almost. So let's see what we can do here. And I think I'm starting to learn, though. I think I'm starting to get it. I did do one draft to get myself to a Bronze Tier 3 off stream. And my deck was pretty good in that draft, but I dropped from it so we can make sure we were right back exactly where we were, because I am dedicated to the Bronze to Mythic experience being pure and untainted anyway. Let's go. Let's go. All right, open up our brand new pack. And what do we have here but a Snarl? What a way to start our draft, right? Necro Blossom Snarl. Not very good. Reduce Memory, Revitalize, Overgrown Arch. Shadewing Laureate's kind of interesting. Card doesn't feel very good, but it's just a flyer, and flying seems good. However, all I want to do in this format is just cast big things. That seems to be the main thing. Everything's a multi-drifter, everything's a 2 for 1. So, Leyline Invocations seem really, really good. A lot of lands in this pack, too. A lot of lands. It's a 5-land pack, which is pretty rare. You have an Anatomy, a Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Arch is fine. Now Karn's barking. He probably needs to go out. God. I'll take him out after the draft. I'm not sure Shading is better than Mage Hunter's Onslaught. I'll take the Arch. I'm not really sure. I feel like I haven't liked the Arch a ton because Witherbloom seems kind of eh. And we get to pass the pack with a Brainstorm and a rare missing and Kelpie Guide, which is pretty cool. Mentor's Guidance hasn't been very good, because there aren't many creatures in most decks that are blue. Not pumped about that one. Masterpiece is pretty great in either Prismari or splashing in Simic. Kelpie Guide's also pretty awesome. Kelpie Guide's pretty nice. It's a ramp spell. A ramp creature is always an icy later in the game. I think I like the guide here. I think we're going to lean Quandrix. With the rare taken, we don't really have any idea. Yeah, we're going to guide here. We're going to guide. Past a pack. Emergency, which is a great one. Super solid card here. Fractal Summoning is also quite good. Spectacle Mage. Pillar Drop Rescuer. This has got to be Sequence, I think. Sequence is pretty great. Hunt is okay. It's not like great. It's fine, but Sequence. Another Leyline Invocation. This card's great. I'm a huge fan of this card. It's just freaking huge. Anyway, Summoning's pretty good, but it's kind of off our colors. Kind of a weird pack here. So far, our colors don't seem super open, but not willing to jump ship for like an Inkling Summoning or a Pigment Storm or something like that just yet. So take Invocation. It's also splashable too, so just a monstrous creature. Not very exciting back. Subtraction's obviously fine. Everything else is pretty bad. Campus Guy can help facilitate a splash. I don't even know if we're splashing or not yet. There's plenty of ways to do that anyway. I'll take Subtraction here. All the learn cards are pretty good. Another Kelpie Guide. A Biomap. Oh, so it looks like our Simic might be open. Necrotic Fumes is kind of cool. We're not that color, obviously. I'm going to Kelp Guide again. I don't think Biomap Vision is like really what you want to be doing, honestly. It seems like it's kind of off the rampy plan, which is mostly what the Simic decks are all about. So, take the guide. Wow, that is a late Maelstrom Muse. Late. And also an Invocation. It's a real tough one here. So this is possibly a late signal that Prismari's open. But we have a lot of green cards that are pretty good so far. Blue hasn't seemed very open either. And Invocation's also pretty sweet. Whoo boy, it's a tough one. I'm going to stay the course here. I think that you can splash this for sure, but I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to take the Invocation. I haven't seen any other signification, any other indication that that it's open yet. That Prismari's open. So, all right. Bio Guy comes back. Okay, but not super. I guess this is a Fractal, right? That's fair. But we can take our first Introduction to Prophecy here, which is a good large. No, I'm going to take the Prophecy too. We could like commit. Maybe like we can cut it off a little bit though. I'll take the Math Edition. The Shadewing Laureate tables from our opening pack, which is absurd. All the lands are gone. Someone also took the Snarl over the campus, which is completely wrong. But a third Leyline Invocation, which is pretty awesome. All right, sure. The Masterpiece tables also, but so does the other. I mean, these do get better as the more you get. The more of these you get, the better they are. So we're taking the bio and just going to keep going super deep here. Well, that's a soup. What is going on here? Super late Fractal Summoning. Like, super late. Crash Charge was actually really good in our deck with all these limitations. Yeah, whatever. I'm playing these cards. Yeah, pretty wacky draft so far. Don't have many gold cards, which is a little weird. But we're like really in on the ramp theme. We got 3 6 drops, double Kelpie Guide. Definitely an interesting draft so far. Alright. Don't know how to play that card. And we open up Gnarled Professor, which is freaking gnarly. This card's awesome. Just awesome card. 5/4 trample for 4 is already good. And then putting Learn on that makes it phenomenal. So that's really, really good. We already have Fractal Summoning. Second one's not worth much. Easy, easy, easy. Professor. Alright. A Quandrix Apprentice. Couldn't ask for more. Bio might table also. Rare missing. Pretty good pack. Inspiration's great. Shock is fine. Summoning. Apprentice. Sorry, folks. Charge is awesome in our deck, too. Yeah, Quandrix Cultivator would be great. I love that card. The card's really, really good. Another Necroblossom Snarl. A Serpentine Curve, which is not as good in our deck as it is in other decks. Colony's pretty good, actually. Second Fractal Summoning much worse than the first, so I'll Colony here. We're like almost like slightly aggressive a little bit. We got some early drops and stuff. Having things to do on turn 2 is pretty important too. Bookworm is a honkin' chonker. Bookworm is this is a Bookworm format. There are some formats where this card would be completely unplayable, and this is not one of them. This is all about who can do the biggest thing, and Bookworm is one of the biggest things around. So Professor's fine too, but Bookworm's just a nut. Reach important too for these decks as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my god. I mean, Aether Helix is not particularly great. Another Quandrix Apprentice, which is like the nut card. Field Trip's good too, but a lot of good cards for us here. Apprentice is awesome. So it's a 2-drop, draws lands. This card's really, really good. Once the card's in play, you should never miss a land drop ever again. So right now our learn cards are simply summoning. We get a few more learn or lessons. I mean, triple. I want some card draw spells too. Definitely a cool deck so far. After taking a little break, ladder reset, had a few things going on. Those who don't know, my wife had surgery 2 days ago to get her appendix out. After having surgery 2 weeks ago to get her ankle fixed, so she's in great shape, of course. All right, so I want this bio, but I want the Sciences is just like an unbelievable pick 6. So get Sciences in there, which is great. Subtractions. We have what? 1, 2. Only have 2 learn cards so far. Mage's Duel is quite good. I actually haven't had this card yet because I just never get it. The Anatomy's great, but Mage's Duel is pretty nice. Especially in our blue-green deck with no removal, so we'll take the Mage's Duel. Let's go with these two. We have 7 mana, we can just cast Invocation, cast Duel immediately, so Mage's Duel is pretty good. We're pretty light on... What is going on? A 3rd Quandrix Apprentice? It's also a Mentor's Guidance. Do we take Guidance over Apprentice? We actually have enough stuff to make this trigger, probably. Prophecy is also nice, too. I'm going to try this card. Apprentice is great, but there are diminishing returns, for sure. Oh my god. I mean, this is the story of the draft right now. Clearly, blue and green are pretty open. We're going to take the summoning for the board. Our deck is basically done at this point, so we don't need any more main deck cards, I don't think. Yeah. We seem to have found the right lane. Pop Quiz is fine, but... So now, yeah, our board is currently 2 Sciences and a Summoning. There's another Bio guy. Serpentine Curve is great, but not really where we're at. We have too many creatures in our deck. We'll take it, though. Professor. Might actually replay this card, honestly. Pretty weird, because, blue isn't really that open. Field Trip is also great. Our deck is done. If this was our deck, and we had to play 18 lands, I would not be unhappy. Or just play, the Serpentine Curve or whatever. So this is pretty wild. Which means we're going to be really, really looking for a lot of lessons to kind of fill our deck out. We open up Vilda, Dean of Perfection. Whatever. There's a Snakeskin Veil, which is kind of nice. A Zimone, and I have no idea how good this card is. It is very good with the Quandrix Apprentices, and I think we're just taking it. Seems to be kind of where we're at. Rushed Cultivator. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Negate's good too, but Cultivator is just everything we could ever want. I do want to take Lessons more aggressively. I think we're going to play 16 lands, so we have so many cantrips too. Apprentice. Okay. I mean, Opt is just good. Frost Strixer is a little off plan. It's fine, but it doesn't really do anything. Whereas Opt triggers all of our stuff, finds land drops. Opt's pretty hard not to take. It's just pretty awesome in every deck. I mean, just more stuff another Field Trip. I mean, Quandrix Pledge Mage is pretty good. We do have a decent amount of cantrips. It's a little off plan almost. We could not play these stupid things too, honestly. Tony Mac, resub, thanks so much. Second Field Trip is pretty nice also, honestly. Field Trip is very, very good. I might just not play the bios, though. I think Pledge Mage. And Yorion, yeah, right? Okay, this is not a pack for us, I suppose. Having an extra off-color lesson means that if we are out of lessons, we can learn for it and then like learn it later, which is probably unlikely to happen. But yeah, let's call it the bios. What's happening? Op charge through subtraction sequence arch colony double apprentice double kelp guide mentor's guidance field trip mage school. Might not play professor. This deck seems really good. We're only at pick 5 in pack 3. I think we're valuing lessons over basically everything at this point. Right now we have sciences and 2 fractal summoning, which is actually honestly a pretty good spread so far. We could do some more. Or land. Land works too. I actually love a land here. I think our first campus is really valuable. Disenchant's not very important in the sideboard, so Apprentice has not been great for you. I mean, this card's been awesome for us. I haven't had a ton, but I could rare draft Inquisition, but I think I already have them. Karok Wrangler. This card just like slow and crappy. Rare draft. Deck's done. Crash through again. Another subtraction. We only have 3 things to get right now. Crash through is actually really good in our deck. We have multiple things for Magecraft. It makes the big things have trample later. Charge through, crash through, whatever. Another colony too. Jeez. I mean, it's just an embarrassment of riches here. We got to cut. I think this is good, actually. I think 16 lands, it seems a little weird. We have so many cantrips, though. I think it's just fine. This deck seems nice. This deck seems nice. A little less than light, but we have the big ones, you know? We have two fractal summonings and sciences. And realistically, that's the deck. We're going to play Cut an Island. That's it. Easy game, right? Yeah, we're not playing the Presser. Don't even need it. Deck's great. Deck's great. Alright, let's roll. Save, yeah. I want to save it. I want to play with it. Let's go. Load up a game. Prediction time. Get those predictions going. Also, a reminder to check out Insight Esports. New tournament series. Phenomenal stuff. They have a Historic Open this weekend. $5,000 prize pool. $15 entry. Check out the new website, Insight Esports. They're running paper tournaments in Vegas coming up. They have online tournaments. All-Star Invitational. There's points to get. It's a whole new tournament series, and it's great. And with the current schedule of organized play being so crappy, this is a great new thing. $5,000 opens. You check it out. Insight Esports, InsightEsports.net, also on MTG Melee, Insight Esports. Check it out, all right? Let's load up our game here. Yeah, no burying books, no burying books. Prediction time. Prediction time. 7 wins this draft, yes or no? Place your bets, please. And let's roll. Let's roll. What's everyone got for me? Predictions. Predictions. All right. Place your bets. We have an expensive hand, but we're going to keep. If they kill my Quandrix Apprentice, things could get ugly here. But ideally, we'll just draw a spell. That's not a spell. All right, don't kill my Apprentice. Don't kill my Apprentice. Don't kill my Apprentice. He wants to live. That card's good. Killing's really good. We drew a card. It's a good one. Arcane Subtraction. All right, so we have to play this. I guess we're going to attack. Can't block, so attack. I would love to see a block here, obviously. Oh my god. Oh my god. Be still my beating heart. They're considering to block. Close. Alright, so we say go here. We'll just shrink this in combat. Trigger our apprentice. Get some land drops. All you gotta do is make land drops here. We're good to go. Wow! Elite Spellbinder is here. This is a sick curve. This is a draft game, folks. This is a draft game. This is their curve. Alright. Target this. Trigger apprentice. No lands. That's not cool. We'll get our environmental sciences. And see what they take here. Pretty good curve. Pretty good curve. Predictions are currently live. You just missed it. They're just about to finish. 75-25 for 7 wins in this draft with our awesome Quandrix deck. Taking one of the invocations, which honestly isn't that big of a deal. So, attack for 1. We get to sciences, make some land drops. The Overgrown Arch is here. That's actually a pretty good hit too. Play sciences, trigger. Get an island. Sciences gets a forest, gains you life. Play a forest, play the arch. And at this point, I think I would happily trade Apprentice for Duelist, so we're happy leaving back to block here. This is not constructed, even though their curve is literally perfect. Literally perfect. Alright. Draw. Alright, so pretty awkward hand here. But not the end of the world. They have a lot of flyers, too. This is sick. We're going to lose this game. It's actually sick. Alright. Just play a land as they go. We've got Invocation teed up. We have Bookworm eventually. This is a really, this is like, I don't think you could have a better curve than this in Limited for the most part. Like, this is like just an unbelievably insane curve. Gain life. Take 7 here. Alright, well they've stopped at least. They've stopped playing things. Another Quandrix Apprentice. I don't need that one. I mean, Invocation here isn't even that good, honestly. Like, it's a 6/6 and all, but another whiff on our Apprentice, sure. No end steps. They just put it. Never mind. Professor again. It's funny, like, is their deck good? Or did they just draw a perfect curve? Because they haven't played anything on turn 5. We are pretty dead here. I'm not sure we can really draw. Flyers, certainly. We do have multiple reach creatures. We have fight spells. We have plenty of cards that deal with the flyers. But it looks like we're not going to draw any. We're going to die here. Pretty embarrassing first game. Pretty embarrassing first game. They actually haven't played a spell beyond this four card curve out. But we can't find our reach blockers. We can't find our removal spells. And we're probably just going to lose. We're just dead. So that sucks. Alright. Yeah. Pretty rough first game there. Again, we do have multiple reach cards. We didn't get any of the Drakes that have Death Touch. That's true. That card's pretty good against them. Yeah, so no more curve outs like that, please. We'll definitely try and not see that again. That'd be really, really nice. Definitely, Paulo Vitor Damarosa, really, really good card constructed. Insanely good and limited also. Alright, so we can keep this in the play. There it is. We found it. We found our reachers. I like best of one for limited, honestly. Mentor's Guidance, but nothing to turn it on. Is this draft? Yes, it is, folks. We're here for Bronze and Mythic. I'm sorry I put these things up. Boom, boom. Bronze and Mythic, episode 6, draft number 6. Welcome back, everyone. And we're going to opt end step. Focus lands. That also plays. Okay. We'll get a forest here, so you have multiple green cards. Main deck Sciences, sure. Opponent is silver. And we don't draw land, tilt. And then we don't have a Planeswalker, Cleric, Druid, Shaman. I think this card sucks, honestly. This card looks so good, but there's so few actual creatures in this set that you're going to be playing in your deck, you know? We're going to draw a card here. I think making land drops is so important. We're going to draw another card. Come on. $16 lands with a million can't. Oh, we're good now. We're good. We drew a land. So now we can apprentice colony or just play professor. Let's play professor. We're great, folks. Take our sciences. Now we can sciences apprentice. Don't think about more lands. We'll have no problem drawing lands in this deck. Like double quantus apprentice, quadruple cantrip. We have learn thingies. Yeah, now this thing is on too. And they're playing Spined Karok, which is not really particularly good. Professor's fine. Right, so we're going to play Arts. We're just gonna go Apprentice Sciences here to make our land drops. Trigger, hit. Islands. Play land. No attacks. Say go. Absolutely flush with resources. Flush with resources. Use 5 mana for a 5/4, no problem. Another land, sure. We can just Invocation here. Honestly. Otherwise we're playing like Arch Colony, nothing really amazing. Trading, yeah, we can just make a 6/6 here. It's fine. Triggers this thing too. Keep those lands flowing. And no attacks. Yeah, we have card draw and Bookworm in our hand, so we are more than happy to trade off resources for the next like 5 turns. Harmonize is nice. That's nice. Another land, sure. I mean, now we can like Colony, Arch. Actually, Colony, Arch, and Guidance. All right, let's start with Guidance. Bookworm is the nut. Keep it. Bottom it. Subtraction, eh? That's actually pretty good. So play Island. Now we have subtraction. We can attack. We can attack pretty decently too. So do I want to keep my 6/6 or my 5/4 trample? I think the trample might actually be better. It's also better against bounce spells too. Or burying books. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the 5/4. Fractal summoning. Kill those. Kill this. Trample. Oops. And then we'll play Colony. Discard land. Or land over. Looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. would appear that our deck is made up of uncommons and rares, and their deck is made up of commons, which is a good sign for us. So let's play land number 8. Let's attack for 1,000,000. Play our... let's play Bookworm, right? Could play an 8/8, I guess. Norm has trample, though, but either way, I don't think it matters. Block away. You could go Leyline plus Arch, I guess. Or you can go like a premium. We've almost like pull level lands out of our deck anyway. Sure. Boom, boom, boom. And then we, how did I blow it? I didn't blow it. What do you mean I blew it? Like, I actually just like playing Invocation and Apprentice. Not playing Bookworm yet. Just get, like, actual all the lands out of our deck so everybody draws gas the rest of the game. Test of Talents. Wow. Good they didn't hit that earlier. Alright. I mean, I guess Bookworm was better there. I guess that's true. Alright, it's a whiff. Sure. It's a hit. It's looking pretty good. You can Bookworm next turn, summoning a turn after. Practice Arch for another summoning. Having 2 summonings is kind of nice, actually. It's all about going big, you know? Oh, a fellow chucker, eh? Alright. Sure. A little trample action, okay. Apprentice says any order. You can go into your settings and make it. It's actually, I hate that this is any order, because you should technically be going in, manually doing it, and like stacking your deck the right way, and it's so tedious and annoying that it just like should not be a thing. I can't believe that they made it like that. It's so weird. They're gonna play a 9/9 and then cast Cultivate. Sure. Why not? Library third from the top. Alright, well, we're just gonna, like, make some big fractals, I guess. Yeah, it's been random order for a long time to stop that, because it's so annoying. Alright, we're just gonna trade. I mean, we could actually just trade all of our other stuff for the Bookworm, and keep our... Actually, it doesn't matter, because they have this thing, so we're just gonna block. Sure. And then I'm going to draw a Mage's Duel. Woohoo, okay. We're going to wait a turn. We're going to wait a turn. We can make a... Right now we can make a... We only actually have 9 mana. So we have a 7/7 Fractal Summoning. So we're just going to like Cultivator, Arch, put Bookworm on top, etc. Don't have any lands left, so... Oh, it didn't tap the creature line also, but so it's not bigger than a 9/9, so it's not worth doing yet. And then we'll put this on top, sack the Arch for a learn card. So go. Put this third from the top, whatever. This card's so good. Just so good. Tapping 11 mana? 10 mana. 11 mana. Field trip, sure. Yeah, manually tapping 11 mana and then untapping is pretty funny. What's up, Qual? What's up, Real Burn? Mercurial Transformation. I'll turn not okay, sure, whatever. Okay, go on. Serpentine Curve for 7. Okay. This is quite the battle here. And they're attacking. I mean, I'm like stoked to trade off a bunch of crap for this 9/9. 7, 8, 9. I mean, like, this is great, right? I don't even want these apprentices anymore. I do want this mana, so whatever. Then they can kill. It's 4. It's 8. So I should send this one back. So this is 8, 10 toughness, and 9 power. That's perfect. It's a kind of sketchy attack. I'll save a trick. Don't have the +1/+1 here. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. They have a life gain trick, so be it. What are you going to do, you know? Cool. Great trade for us. Third from the top. And where should I get this? Go get a another thing. That's actually awesome too. That's actually huge. Now, if we so if we play a spell, we're gonna lose our Bookworm. We don't really lose it. It kind of gets shuffled back in. There's only like 10 cards in our deck anyway. I kind of want to just play a honk and chonker here. We're gonna have a 10/10. Yeah, we're just playing a 10/10. We can play a 9/9 and just fight the 7/7 immediately. That's actually better. Let's do that. But now it wants me to order them. What? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's good. Why did it... Maybe it's because I'm below a certain card threshold. Now it, like, shortcuts you letting you do that. Alright, Mage's Duel. Fight here and here. I guess decking is a mild concern, too, but... Our deck is literally all spells now, so... That's not stupid. Yeah, the card back was my deck. I didn't realize that. I'm just doing that. So, there's your Bookworm. But now we have Kelpie Guide and 9/9s and 10/10s, so... That is big. That is big. Okay. That is larger than my creature, sure. Play this. Play this. Play this. Just say go. Pretty hard to use this effectively anyway, so... Yep. Grindfest, jeez. It's not often you see these my entire deck versus your entire deck games in limited. Alright, I'm gonna make a 12/12. We just tap this thing, and just kill him in 2 turns. We have charge through also, which is kind of cool too, so... In response, resup. Thanks so much.
Thank you for being awesome, Jim. Feel better, Nicole.
I mean, I don't think I take this. I'm actually concerned with decking, so I'm not going to take this. We're drawing guide. Nose.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Now we're not going to deck this game. Not a chance. We have two honkin' shonkers in play, you know? Samoa not very good right now, but Kelpie Guide, other Kelpie Guide, very, very good. Tap this. Tag with our monsters. Still have 4 cards left, plenty of time. Kelpie Guide is great. They block with the Honor Troll, not the Spine Karok. Okay. Topping. Okay. We could charge through here, and I would draw the Colony. No, I would not. I would draw the Quandrix Campus because of the trigger on Apprentice. That's not great. It would deal an extra 8 damage, though. That seems worth it. This draws a card, too. I'm just trying to draw this. Take a whole bunch. Now you're at 9. Unless they have some sort of mass removal spell here, I think we're looking pretty good. Saving charge through for lethals doesn't seem necessary. We just have 2 Kelpie Guides in play, so... It'd be hard to imagine what they can do here to not die over the next 2 turns. But they are going to manually tap all of their lands again. Except for 1. Except for 1. Taking 11-11. I mean, I just have tappers. Doesn't matter. Alright, so, yeah, sweet.
Game.
That was a frickin' slugfest.
Blouses.
Jeez. I think it's really important to maximize your spells in a game like that. You can't just, like, make a 6/6 hope it's good enough. You're really gonna understand, like, how big your things actually need to be. Pretty wild games there. Wild games. Crazy. Crazy talk. Brought to you by...
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
This is absolutely a go big format, and that is a great example of it. Alright, maybe we're going to opt here. We're just looking for land number 4 for Professor, so... Rank draft is best of 1, yes. I actually like best of 1, sort of like playing on the ladder. If I'm playing a tournament, I want to play best of 3, but I kind of like best of 1 versus the ladder stuff. We're going to bottom this. Yeah, we already have Professor to get the sciences, and like, we can just do better. There's our second green source for Professor, which is great. Colony's nice. Friend of Igor's. Campus Guide. I don't really want to trade Colony for Campus Guide, so... Colony is better, like, blocking flyers or or just growing later in the game. So we didn't get any Eureka moments, which kind of sucks. That card's pretty huge. All right, no block. Sure. Professor. That's one honky Professor. I have enough lands here. Get the fractal summoning and say go. Invocation, Bookworm. Drake is good against us. Drake is pretty good against us. Each bottom there's subtraction too. Arch. I guess we would trade Professor for Drake. We have like bigger chonkers coming down the line. This still deal 4 damage too, so it seems worth it. Later on. Yeah, I mean this card's like fine, but I don't think that Biomathematician is what Quandrix wants to be doing. You know, we're doing what Quandrix wants to be doing. Just playing honkin' monkin' chonkers. Right, let's make a 6/6, I guess. Curate is great. Good side from our opponent. Pretty big sign of weakness here. Made basing a Curate. Sure. Going wide, not really the Quandrix plan, you know? Another Invocation, or 1 mana from Bookworm, 1 mana from this being big. I think I'm fine offering this up for like half their board or more. Nope. We're going to chump block with the 2/2 and not the 1/1. That is peculiar, to say the least. Professor. Sure. Like, they're going... Like, the thing is that they're going super wide here, but there isn't really a payoff for going super wide. A Golden Ratio, the card that draws cards if you have other stuff. I think Mr. Ride, Mr. Ride. Makes sense. Maybe. So, we can, like, Fractal here for a 3/3 just to draw lands. It seems bad, though. We can send in our honkin' chonkers. I can also sack the wall and just get environmental sciences, honestly, and just guarantee our next few land drops. Tag up both of these. I can trade with the Zoomancer and the Bio for one of them. It's fine. And they are in the Abyss. They are in the Abyss. They don't need to be in the Abyss. They are in the Abyss. So we can, like, Apprentice... Sack Arch, get Sciences casted, I think. That'll be our land for this, too. Did it. Did it. Alright. And now we have Worm next turn with Fractal Summoning far behind, and our things are just freaking huge. Oh, you called it. Shaq called Golden Ratio. It drew 3 cards. But now they're probably going to die. The Golden Ratio. Alright. Fortifying Drought and then a Fight spell, too. This is, that is quite the effort to kill my not largest creature, you know? The Guide is great, also. Land Smash. And then Wormy Worm. Sure. Worm ya. Gain 3, draw a card, just do everything. Who wanted to fight? A bear? On steroids. Snow Day? Alright, sure, I guess. It's fun. We're at 26 life. Charge through. All right, so a little invocation here. Play Kelp Guide. I think we should offer a trade here too. Honestly, I don't think I care about this anymore. Sorry, folks. I have bad seasonal allergies. I just took the dog out. Honkin' Chonkers is what you want. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. That's a Honkin' Chonker. That's a Honkin' Chonker. Good thing we have his Kelp. This Kelp Guide is like just the nut. Just the best possible card for us. Just couldn't be any better. Oh, my God. We charge him. Get out the way. Honkin' Chonker's coming through.
Game. Blouses.
All right, 2-1. 2-1 after that difficult first round loss. Let's keep going here. Pretty happy with our deck. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty happy with our deck. If you're sitting, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. This is Bronze to Mythic, the show where I take my account from Bronze 4 to Mythic in Limited. We do one of these for every new set. This is our Strixhaven edition, episode 6, draft number 6. You missed any of them, they're all on my YouTube. They're all on my YouTube. Check them out on my YouTube, of course. It's the first time here, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Your comment of the day for this video is Honkin' Chonkers. Pretty good hand here. Pretty good hand. Badass 32. It's kind of surprising that name is allowed. Harvest for Plains. Interesting. Really good card. Really cool card. Modern Horizons coming out. Zephyr Boots. Okay. Sequence. Island. Ronslot says, hey Jim, wondering if you have any advice for how to prepare for a tournament. More specific than that. Advice for what particular phase to prepare for a tournament. And I'd be happy to help. Alright, so this thing gives flying, and whenever it does damage to a player, you can draw the discard. Discard good. Seems kind of cool. So we just like Zimone Colony here, right? That was a main deck lesson too. That's right. I mean, we are in low gold or whatever. We're still in the early stages of Bronze and Mythic. You get to see, and honestly, part of this series is seeing the mistakes people are making and kind of learning what mistakes you should not be making in each set. So they just didn't equip this and said go. They 100% have that like spell that exiles an attacker probably. 100% probably. This thing draws cards, which is dope. Yeah, we're like not doing much here. I think we're just drawing cards. You could put a land in too, but Expel is the card. Yeah, we're just gonna go here. Combat would have been a fun invocation or whatever. Witherbloom Pledge Mage, sure. Kelp Guide, awesome. This card does seem pretty good. This is my kind of card. The Azor Mage kind of card. Alright, so we can actually put a land in here and then just leyline. Oh, it comes to tap, never mind. Okay, so let's play stuff. Play this. And just say go. I have a month to find a deck for standard and historic. Just try and pick a deck early or play around with everything for all. If it was good. What event are you preparing for? Like what kind of event is it? Honor Troll. Okay. All right, they're gonna give their Pledge Mage flying. Not too bad. We have the Kelp Guide in play. So, oh, you're playing in the championship. You're playing in a pro. You're probably for a pro tour. How'd you qualify? That's pretty dope. Congrats. No bucks. The arena. That's awesome. First thing you can do is try and find players who are also qualified to work with. Working on your own is not a good idea. Whether it's in a Discord like my Discord, whether it's, you know, a more competitive Discord, you know, whatever it is, just try and find a group of players to play with, so you can bounce ideas off each other and you can kind of, you know, work on things. You're not locking in your deck now. If you have a month, you just kind of keep an eye on the trends, keep playing, try and play a bunch of different decks, get a feel for the format, and then use that information to prepare for what you think is going to be the thing. So this isn't on yet. We need one more land. Let's just draw a card. All right, did it. Now we're just smashing. No, of course, my friend. Good luck. Most important is to enjoy it. It's not the same as playing at a paper pro tour, but Ronslot, you're a sub now. Join the Discord. Just gonna double chump here, sure. There's some trample. Need some life, whatever. Do some stuff. Play this thingy. Tap your thing. We're just like we're honking, chonking away here. Most important thing I would say also is to have no expectations going in. Zero. Don't be like, I want to at least go, you know, 5,500, or I want a top 8, or I want to... No. No expectations at all. And when you're playing the event, you turn off your record. It does not matter if you are 2-2 or 6-0 or whatever it is. All you're doing is pretend you're the Winter Soldier in the ice. And they wake you up. They say freight car, you know, butterbeam, whatever the hell it is they say to get you up. You go play your match, do the best you can to win, and you're back in the ice. Every round's its own round. Just play every round, and don't think about your record, don't think about top 8. Just keep playing. Just keep playing. Alright, so, I mean, they're just, like, freaking dead. Like, we might lose a colony here, but whatever, it's fine. Stack with these. Play another honkin' chonker. Our deck seems really, really good this time. Really, really good. Bold strategy. Now Day of Judgment is in the format, so we're just gonna say go here. That is a card that could possibly be in their deck that we could lose to, so we're just gonna wait, say go, draw a card, tap a thing. We have Lethal of a turn anyway, so Professor's good. The card's good. Gonna learn. We're drawing 2 cards off this thing. Like, there's no reason to do anything. Inkling summoning, sure. Draw 2. Deck seems good, folks. Deck seems good. Keep going. Keep going. Three and 1. Keep on rolling. Again, folks, you missed any of this series. It's all on my YouTube.
Have you
Watch the trailer, too. It's fun. But the whole thing right here. Also, old versions of the series, too. We got other formats, Ikoria, stuff like that. Check it out on my YouTube. This hand is dope. Keep. 2 triggers on Pleb Mage with Mentor's Guidance. Awesome. Charge through. Awesome. Sequence. Awesome. This card's good. Sequence. I suppose they think it means, like, the next spell you cast, but not this turn. Because that didn't do anything. Sure. It'd be really good if it was that, you know. It's Mario Apprentice. Okay. Sure. We're going to play Pledge Mage here, and then we're going to charge through. Draw a card and pump a counter on it. Someone's not learning their lesson here. I mean, their cards are really good. Apprentice is good. Maelstrom Muse is pretty good. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. I'm sure. Ouchie wowie. Alright. Alright. So, obviously, not knowing your card is one thing. But that's a very dangerous spot to attack. And you always want to you always want to leave your mana up and attack first. If they had mana up there, I'm never blocking in a million years. But by tapping out first, I know I'm safe for no tricks, and therefore we can block. So, okay, we're gonna guidance here, and we're gonna blue, unfortunately. Whatever, sure. So copies, 2 triggers on Plague Mage is awesome. Forest, don't want that. Action. Bookworm. I mean, we're kind of a ways from casting Bookworm, but it is really good. Didn't draw the blue we were looking for, though. Decided to hold my and not play a land because I drew a tap land, but I want to keep Bookworm. Play this, attack. Next turn we can just like start playing Invocations. We have Subtraction and Kelp Guide. Subtraction is obviously cute against this thing, so it shrinks it. I hope they don't play something crazy here. So now they have -2 out the next spell. What deck do I suggest for blue-red? What format? What context? 3-mana research. 3-mana research. Discarding a Test of Talents, which is actually really good against us. We have Indications, but Mage's Duel is a sick draw. Really, really good draw. We can Kelp Guide. We might actually just cast Subtraction. No, that doesn't actually make any sense. Alright, so we'll Kelp Guide, we'll Duel, we'll kill this thing. Not the most efficient, we can't attack with our Forest also, but kill that. In Standard, I mean, there's like the Is It Flash deck, sort of. It was a cool deck in Standard I haven't played yet, that I have on my desktop. Plus Prismari Dragon, and I think Prismari Dragon and Goldspan Dragon are a really good base to build around. We were playing that in Historic earlier. It was very, very good. Flame Scroll Celebrant. 2/1 pings for abilities. Sure. Letter of Acceptance, sure. Overgrown Arch. So, pretty easy attack here with our Subtraction in hand. They're probably going to block. They're going to chump block. Oh, they're just dead. I remember how low they were. They're just getting shellacked here. Whatever. Play this, sure. I gotta guess Bookworm. I want to untap my land too. Whatever. The game's just over. Show me a Wrath of God or something like that. I've been a bad Jim. Punish me. Punish me! Just kidding.
After it was all over,
alright.
we took us in the house and served us pancakes.
I would say the player quality of this draft has felt lower than our previous drafts. I guess the ladder's reset. Doesn't make sense though. The ladder's reset than players who were like in Platinum or back in, I don't know. Whatever, 4-1. I think our deck's really good, so we've kind of been cruising along here, except for that first curve out from our opponent in the first round. Ugh. Allergies. Great hand. Great hand. Yeah, like I played against someone in the last Bronze to Mythic. We were in like gold, and my opponent played around Lash of like the 1-mana black card for like 7 turns, and like I feel like I was playing a Pro Tour match against LSV or something like that. Like didn't they had the 0/4 wall in play that taps to gain a life, and they had the 2/2 that whenever you gain a life gets a counter, and they didn't end step gain a life for 3 turns. Because they were scared of me lashing it, and obviously if they don't do it, then I can't lash in response. If I go to lash it, they can grow it, and they waited until turn 6 when they had another way to gain life and to play right. It was insane. It was just like absolutely like we're in freaking like gold 4 or something, and I'm like, this is insane, like just crazy. And they came in the chat after the stream, and they were like, "I wanted to see if you had the lash or not." And it's like, "Yeah, you're a maniac. You're insane." Oh, we had it. We had it. It was sick. All right, so pretty solid hand here. Little lore hold. Lore hold for our opponent. So we just like play land here and go for the attack and see if they block. So we have the subtraction. This card's really good. Sweet. Subtract that. We're gonna get ourselves a fractal summoning. We could have like maybe. Honestly, I didn't think they would block there. I would love to have gotten the pledge mage down before I did that, but I just didn't think they were blocking there, honestly. Stormkin Artist. 2/2 Magecraft make a thing. Sure, that's fine. Alright, Invocation's cool. I'll offer a trade here, this is fine. This card has more value than the last card, it's not going to block. Sure, that's great. Pledge Mage, and we're going to pump this like we're going to do it. I got it! I muted it. Look at me. I was going to cast this now. And just pump this, and not worry about getting blown out by anything. If I gotta cast it and they kill it, response is like an actual shock or something like that. So Magecraft would pump this up to enough to trade anyway. Yeah, no blocks. It's fine. Oh, allergies! Raise your hand in chat if you hate allergies. Okay. Tome Shredder. No spells in the bin yet. We get Fractal here versus a 3/3. Isn't really ideal, but our next 2 turns are covered, and it pumps this thing too. We're just gonna go for it. Attack. And then we're not attacking with this because they have a cheap spell. They can do it. We're just gonna keep this thing alive. Also, like, flyers are a way to beat us. With all of our big ground chunkers, so keeping the colony alive is pretty good. Relic Sloth. Okay card. Not a great card. Opponent's deck seems a little mishmashy. Bookworm is here. God, Bookworm's a freaking chunker. Alright, we can Invocation here. I can attack with the Pledge Mage. I would trade Pledge Mage for Sloth. Sarah's Sloth, yes. Alright, kill the Sloth. Trading our 3-drop for their 4-drop's pretty good, or 5-drop's pretty good. Also, simplifying the board is good when you have big creatures, so they can't double block, so. That's pretty good. Rise is really, really good. Elemental Summoning, sure. It's pretty good. Pretty good. They can make us a 3/3 now, too. Fine. Campus, sure. We're about to be there on 8 mana too, so. And they also didn't rise my Bookworm, which is great. So we're just applying like threat after threat after threat. Great trade, love that. Campus. Line. And now they gotta deal with this the 7/7, and we're just playing a Bookworm next turn also. And it's gonna be a 4/4, so out of spells in the bin. Once they play this, I'll have another one, but sure. Honkin' Chonker time. I guess I don't play this first. Just attack. Sure. That's kind of weird. What do they got here? So a defensive stuff. They could have just double blocked, honestly. They get a Spirit Summoning? Sure. They ain't beating this Bookworm, so let's see if another Rise. That would suck. Another Rise here would be very, very good. Mage's Duel, also great. Keep playing Chonkers. Pillar Drop Warden. Now, they exiled their Rise already, so Pillar Drop Warden and Tome Shredder, not the most synergistic of cards. Draw for turn. Tome Shredder is effectively a 5/5. This is a sorcery. We could, like, fight the colony on the Warden and then just attack. This is effectively a 5/5, so then this would have 5 power and it would trade with it. They could trade the token for the colony. That's kind of fine, honestly. This is trample too, so I kind of like that. So we're going to fight here. Or I could just kill the Tome Shredder, actually. That's even better. So, fight, kill Tome Shredder. And then I have a 5 power creature. I just leave his home then, too. Yeah, that's much better. So, yeah, this is going to be a 5/5. This will be a 5/6. Yeah, fight here and here. Pillar Drop Wardens, whatever, because their cards in the graveyard suck. We could still just slam with the colony and just, like, because now I can get through Warden. I'll probably just trade with the, whatever, but. So, they exile a card for basically no reason here. I guess it makes it now the Warden can trade with it, but that's fine. We just jam. They take 7. And I think the only real card they have against us right now is Rise. If they can draw another Rise of whatever it's called, Rise of Exodus. Radiant Scroll Wielder. Instant sorceries you control of lifelink. And if your upkeep, exile random. This card's really, really good. Once again, their Rise is gone, though, so it's not that bad. Star Pupil, they're dead. Scry Apprentice. This card's so good. Return. It's a 2/4. Gives you things lifelink, and then returns a spell every turn. Upkeep Scry again. Arch, that's fine. That gets us a fractal summoning. They gotta make some serious blocks here, folks. Go to 2. Put a counter on the Scroll Wielder. And they can cast a free creature this turn from their Scroll Wielder, but I don't think that's good enough, personally. They return the Elemental Summoning, sure. The only spell they have left is nothing. So they exiled that spell for no reason, and now they're paying for it. It's funny it has lifelink, though. Not the creature, the spell. I mean free as in, like, a free card. Like, it's a free card advantage engine. You just draw an extra card every turn. Quandrix Apprentice, sure. Jam. Kill Scroll Wielder. Make a big creature. This is 8/8. We could make a 6/6 and also play the Apprentice for lethal next turn. I actually like that better. This is a 6/6. No, I said a 6/6. Heh, sure. Why not? 3 awesome cards on top of our deck. Dum-dum. They chose not to scry. They have 3 campuses and a Snarl? Man, where's my Blood Moon at?
Game.
Keep it coming. The honk and chonker train just keeps on rolling. Let's go. Happy to be in the W column in this draft. I'm not gonna lie. Last 2 drafts have been rough. We've had some rough drafts here on this Bronze Mythic run. Some rough drafts. Rough draft. What's up, Surf? How's it going, everyone? Bronze Mythic episode 6. I'll be doing episode 7 to follow us as well. And we played a lot of Standard and Historic earlier. Played some really fun decks. We played Cody. That was super cool. If you missed any of that, all that up on YouTube. Long stream today because I'm taking care of Nicole most of the week, and gotta record some YouTube content. If you missed the Mog Monday on Monday, you gotta go watch it. Versus Reed Duke. Just like super, super great. Super, super fun. Reed's obviously phenomenal. Great. Links to my YouTube or in chat if you missed it. Cody is a artifact creature. It gives your spells cascade, but you can't play permanents. It's a really good card. It was my pick for the best colorless card in the set in my set review, and we were amply rewarded because it is really, really good. All right, so another kelp guy, which is fine. We can sack this wall for sciences if we have to. They have cantrips too, so white. Okay. I mean, I'll play charge through to start. Okay. So we're just going to play get sciences in their end step. Is it better than Mascot Exhibition? I think so. Much more powerful. Let's go learn. Learn something. Sequence. Also cool. Get an island. Sequence for an island. Just rolling right along here. Probably missed a land drop too. Come on, Green Bean Joe. What are you doing? Joe, what are you doing over there? Come on, Joe. What are we doing? Discarding a... Sure, whatever. Alright, so Pledge Mage. Charge through. Draw land. Draw land. Yeah, this is not exactly a game here, so... Ah, they drew their lands. Best mage. I think this card's really... I think this card should never be in your deck. I think its Silver Quill is not particularly great. And if you're a Silver Quill and you want to be doing really well, you need all the good cards for the deck to be good. So you're playing this card, your deck's just like not good. Alright, so just gonna fire out Invocation here. Pump it up. Send it in. Definitely want to get these guides in play. We're also not in a huge rush. We only have 7 lands in play, so... Thunderous Orator. Sure. It's a tough game for our opponent. Pump the thing, make the attacks. This card's great. This card's great. I really like this card a lot. Village Rights. Okay. Okay. We got a scrapper here. We're scrapping. Don't play Wrath of God. Day of Judgment. Family campus. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. You're pretty dead, though. You're pretty dead. Target everything. They got a jump block 7/7. They go to 2. And we're going to play 1 guide. I'll let the guarantee victory next turn. If they do have Crux of Fate or Day of Judgment, we still have the other guide in hand. We'd probably win anyway, but just in case, you know. Duress me. Got it. Alright. Not a very competitive game. We just didn't play lands the first few game per turns. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll take it. We've had our runs of bad luck too, you know, so. Now we're going to leave off, if we win this last match, 1 notch from Platinum. 1 notch from Platinum. The good news is we're drafted again. Bullying poor silver players. Listen, I don't control the matchmaking, all right? I don't control matchmaking. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. I think this is a pretty good example of a Quandrix deck, though. Of a good Quandrix deck. Our curve is low enough where we do things early, but we have so much honk and chunk and stuff that, like, our deck's pretty great. A little light on lesson variety, but what's up, Hib? We are 6-1. We're going for 7-1. All the bettors are sweating in their boots. We can keep this. We can keep this. We have Arch for sciences if we need it. I mean, the ladder reset is the way it is because of how the ladder is. You know, a ladder in, like, StarCraft. Thanks to give it sub, appreciate that. A ladder in, like, StarCraft is based on a rating, not just wins and losses. So you typically if you're plat 3 in StarCraft, usually you're around plat 3 all the time. There's no ladder reset. Might be a new season, but you're usually marked in the same spot. Whereas the ladder on Arena is a little more of like a goal system, just like play and win your matches to get up. You know, until you're a Mythic, nothing matters but wins and losses, and you can pretty much brute force your way into Mythic if you just play a lot of games. I think you probably need like a 48% win percentage to make Mythic, because how ladder works, where if you make a certain level, you can lose and not lose any rank. So, pretty curvy start here. We're going to pledge Mage. Next turn going to be Apprentice plus Subtraction. So, it's kind of like designed to be like a step-up system. Main phase Moment. Alright, sure. We're taking a hit here, but this is fine. Not really worried about this like having a lot of reach against us, so... And next turn's going to be great for us, so... We're going to Apprentice... Oh, wait, no, it's not. Because we don't have a... Sure, over the wall, then. I want to subtract this turn for sure, so... It sucks we can't, play the second Apprentice, but... Oh my god. 4/4 Flying Trample. Double the counters when you may have power. Oh my god. Alright, well we can't beat this card. Unfortunately. It's just that we don't have any removal in our deck, so that is probably going to be the game. Didn't even fall for the subtraction. Oh my god. Oh, it's May? Oh man. If this wasn't May, we could Wrath their team with our subtraction. Because they would attack with it, run the trigger, we would shrink it to 0 power, and it would kill everything. Oh, but it's a May. Oh, man. That'd be so cool. Alright, we're just gonna untap here. Nah, we don't have an introduction in our sideboard, unfortunately. Our wish board's a little light, honestly. Just not super fortunate for us, but... Alright. I'm gonna try beat it. I'll try. We did draw our land, so... Oh my god, this is gonna be good at least. We're still gonna we're gonna do it. And then we at least we have good blocks here, because they think their thing's gonna be big, but they're not. Oh my god, are you kidding me? All right, we're done. So we're gonna have 4 4s and a 6 6. This is just stupid. Negate is really good, but the dragon's what we're losing to here, obviously. I mean, 3G just can't beat this card. Like, we have a Mage's Duel in our deck, so we need to like play to draw Mage's Duel. Block like that. Oh my god, every block is terrible. This is 12. This puts us to 2. I think we need to draw exactly Mage's Duel, but that's what we're going to play to, so... Oh my god. Alright, we did not draw Mage's Duel. Alright, I mean, I guess they got us. We can't beat the flyer. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, you win. You got us. Curving 2, 3, 4, 5 into a dragon is like a pretty good way to win this format. Not gonna lie. So 6 and 2. 6 and 2. If they didn't have the gate there, I think we had a chance. Because that attack would have been terrible for them. Because they wouldn't have been able to pump their things. I would have eaten like 2 creatures for free. And then we have like enough time to like hopefully draw out of it. But that negate was actually the game-winning card. Unfortunate. Last match, folks.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
Negate's the nuts. Yeah, I take Negate super highly. I think Negate is one of the best. Not one of the best cards in the format. Sausage is very, very good. Young Money. All right, keep. Hand's great. What's up, Eggnog? Lore hold. Very permanent entering the battlefield there is a triggered ability trigger. I don't think we have anything that does that. So cool. So we got Pledge Mage, Tomb Shredder, yeah, whatever. Sure. I think a somewhat tempting block, but if you want to stay alive here. We could, like, guide for more mana. No. Pretty beat downy curve here. It's like not really. It's a 1/3. This flying's pretty good though. Can't really block here. Okay. So this creature has to block this turn. But they only have a 2/2, so like, oh my god, come on. Alright, we have to block. I mean, that's not like a great exchange, honestly. Sure, I'll take that all day, every day, right? Alright, so we guide here. We can beat this thing. Charge is great. Just triggers stuff cheaply. Super low opportunity cost, you know? Yeah, let's get the guide going. Yeah. Card's good. Card's good, but this card is nothing close to a dragon, you know? Just like good value. We can beat good value. Killer drop rescuer. Sure. Right? Not quite, opponent. Not quite. I like when hate bears are two-sided, personally. Trigger this. Come on! The whiskey's impossible. Top card's a land too. Oh, come on!
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Unreal. 3 spells, all go to the bottom. We draw land. So they go. I mean, Zimone can help us get to the lands we need for Kelp Guide to be good. Oh my god. Stop killing my stuff. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Alright, we need to draw a spell here. That's a spell. That's a spell. Alright, so land. Spell. And now we're one short of turning on the guide, but we're not in like under huge pressure yet, so next turn's make a big creature and have a tapper in play. We are dying, and they do have 3 flyers, so we are definitely not in great shape here. But oh, they don't got to land. They don't got to land, folks. They did pay the 2, though. They did pay the 2. They paid their taxes. We just stopped drawing lands? This is unreal. Come on. Alright, this is an 8/8 or 6/6, I mean. All those cards look great. Alright, now our thing can tap, right? Yeah, so would I trade Apprentice for Guide? I think I would. Now you tap the flyer. But now they're going to have 3 flyers. This is ridiculous. Freaking 16 lands in our deck. Draw a spell next turn. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Despite the exhibition. That's a spell. That is definitely a spell. Alright, so... just jam. Take 6. Fold. Oh, no. No, I got by it. Alright, that's fine. I get summoning. We can block this, tap this, take 5. We're also acting back for lethal. They don't have anything, so... maybe I should have... maybe I should make a 1-1. Yeah, I should make a 1-1 here. Just trying to block his 4-4. Let's play it safe, I think. They have 1 card in hand. If it's good, we're in trouble. But... you know it's on a land, obviously, because they search for a land. This feels so bad, but... okay. Sure. Pillar drop. Oh, come on. Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't buy it back. 3, 6, 7, 8. This is sorcery speed. They didn't realize it. They definitely didn't realize it. All right, so now my 2 chonkers come in. Oh, that's a tap. My bad. My bad. My bad. You're right. Y'all right. Y'all right. I'm wrong. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. Don't clip that, please. Don't clip that, please. All right. We just jam here. We send in the 5/5, and they trade the 4/4 with this. The 6/6 got to do something. We got another blocker or 2. Jumping. We could also tap this in their upkeep. So they can't buy back. They also have Pigment Storm too, which is pretty bad for us. So yeah, we gotta like tap this in their upkeep. Let's play this. Search for an island. We have like literally 4 lands in our deck. So 5. Where's the campus? We have 5 lands left in like 100,000. We have 4 lands. 5. We have 15 spells and 5 lands left. All right, so we're going to say go. Upkeep. We're going to tap this. It's only at sorcery speed, so they can't get back the Pigment Storm. They have 2 attackers, but it's not lethal. And hopefully we can kill them next turn. You know what I should have done? I should have done a draw step. So they don't use your campus. But they didn't use it anyway, so why not? Sure. And of course, I can tap back offensively too. So tight game here. Whatever they just drew is pretty important. Okay, that's probably bad for us. I feel like we're dead or we're not. Good God, we're 1 short. Shit. Our only lessons are environmental sciences and fractal summoning. We can loot. It's expensive. I'm thinking about it right now. We tap. God, we're more than one short, I guess. God damn it. If we tap a second flyer, we lose to the Pillar Drop Wardens. We're actually dead anyway. We can't beat both of these. We need to draw Mage's Duel, I think. That is not Mage's Duel. Son of a bitch. That sucks. This deck should this deck should definitely have gotten 7 wins. Yeah, Anatomy would have been nice also. That's unreal. Anatomy wins the game so we can pump the guide, attack, and then tap. Charge through. We had outs there. We definitely had outs there. Alright, I guess we lose. I mean, I guess we mostly lost to this card. Which is, like, obviously it's one of the best rares of the set. But we also drew a million lands this game, too. We did, like, have, like, 8 lands in our hand at one point or whatever. But, alright, I guess that's it. I mean, that did not feel good. That did not feel good. We lost to, like, a nuts flyer curve with Elite Spellbinder. And we lost to this deck. What was our third loss? Oh, right. We lost to the Quandrix Dragon, sure. So, that's not good. Man, I'm sad. This deck should have definitely got 7 wins. Like, definitely gotten 7 wins. Let me know in the chat what you think. Let me know in YouTube comments what you think. Yeah, like, in that game, if our cards are a little different, like, the Pledge Mage Apprentice hits or whatever, we draw cards, we hit the lands too. I don't know, but... Alright, what are you going to do? I guess 6 wins is, we'll have to take it. 6-3. And on to the next draft. YouTube folks, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Episode 7 is coming up.